Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at Nova at the rank 4 level. Thanks to Andy for sending over all the clips that we are going to be showing in the video. There are quite few of them, and I have no idea what we are in for because I have yet to see any of these clips. On top of that, if you do want to submit your own gameplay and be featured in one of these videos, then all the relevant links and information is in the video description. Avizone is amazing messaging and data transfer service, and also the best way how you can forward these files to me without compromising the quality. Definitely check them out. So let's take a look at what Nova has to offer at a rank 4 level against this Winter Soldier. So, obviously, we all know that Nova can be quite finicky and annoying as a defender. I am, at the moment, using a rank 3 Nova in my Battlegrounds deck as well. And I know that, need be, Nova can be used offensively as well. For instance, against Korg, because his first medium is energy hit, and he doesn't really rely on debuffs. But I have not been, heavily invested in Nova gameplay, so to speak. And here he goes and drops a first level 2, which is not too bad. So 20 hits in the fight. Winter Soldier is at 60% health. Obviously, he is using a synergy team and Odin's pre-fights to beef up the damage that Nova here has. He has built up to 5 Furies here, which is perfect. And he is also doing very good job juggling them out there. And let's see. That's not too bad. Not too shabby. That Winter Soldier is going down relatively quickly. Let's see. You obviously do want to keep an eye on your cosmic charges, because as soon as you do go to 100, then you go unblockable, and after that, your ramp up kind of basically expires. So here at the very end, again, he's unable to gain any new charges, but that is not important because the Winter Soldier is already dead. Let's take a look at how long did that take. It was 1 minute and 20 and 50 some hits, so not bad at all. Let's see how he does against Captain Marvel here, and then move on to different areas of the game. Again, the way you do run Nova in typical fights is that you have this magic mark of 75 cosmic charges where you dash out and in until you build up to 75, then you gain a Fury buff, and then you want to finish a combo with the medium to basically spend 25 charges, and you kind of want to dance around 75 to gain Fury buffs. You can gain up to 5 Fury buffs, and at those points also throw your level 2s. The problem with Nova is that once you reach the 5 Fury buffs, they will fall off at some point because you can't gain more. Oh, but you can refresh them. Is that a synergy that lets him refresh that? Because I think when I use Nova, mine just fall off. Which is fair enough. If they do remain there the entire fight, obviously, then that is quite helpful. Again, he's reached 75. Sweet. He's about to be ready to drop his special. And he gets Nova Surge buff, which basically lets him generate charges at double the speed. So getting to 75 is much easier. The thing that is not easier is making sure you do not go to 100. So you do need to be wary when you dash in with Nova as well in some of these fights. Like here, he is definitely about to go to 100, but the fight is nearly over. So once again, it is not really an issue. And that level 2 can pack a punch potentially. So let's see what is going to happen here. This is going to be Black Panther. Is it still Realm of Legends? Okay, so after this, we are done with Realm of Legends. Oh no, this isn't Realm of Legends. This is 7-star Black Panther. This is the Elder difficulty side quest, right? Never you mind. Okay, so I believe it is Ebb and Flow knockdown. So once you do get your knockdown in, you have about 40% Fury, which obviously does help your damage output. And let's see how Nova does against this foe. So again, he does have to get in that knockdown, but he does use his level 2 to do that. But that basically meant that, unfortunately, the damage on that level 2 was quite small. And on top of that, this main node now is starting to take a toll. But that's okay. He's still in a good position to finish off this fight. He gets in his knockdown. Unfortunately, Black Panther does go for a cheeky special attack for no good reason, but a level 2 still nukes him down. Let's move on to the next one. What do we have here? We have a Spidey. And one of the kind of cool things that I think Kabam absolutely missed out when they did buff Nova, that's a fun fact for some of the people who haven't been playing for too long, Nova has actually gotten buffed. And one thing that Kabam definitely could have done is improve his True Strike duration. Because you can maintain True Strike for the entire fight, or almost the entire fight. The problem with that is the duration is very short and the window is tight. They should have really just given about 3-4 seconds extra on that True Strike, and Nova would be much better True Strike champion. Or given the True Strike refresh ability that he has on his Furies, so you do not have to keep spamming your level 1s. But he does have access to True Strike, but again, now that we have champions like Odin in game and a bunch others who have basically permanent True Strikes and True Accuracy, True Strike just needed a bit more of a boost. I like the fact that he does have it. In Mix Master meta, I believe I did actually use this for a bit, and it went okay, but it is quite tricky to pull off for longer periods of time, because as soon as AI gets a bit defensive, you're just gonna lose your True Strike. Now let's see, he's going up against Star-Lord. Let's check those damage numbers yet again. So just, ooh, this has, by the looks of it, how do you call that node? Fell out of my head. I know that node. I know that node when they randomly await and stun you. But it's all good, because he's nuking him down. What is that node's name? Mesmerize. I think it's called Mesmerize. Okay, fine. Whew. I thought I'm gonna get very annoyed by that. Okay, so he has built up to 100 charges. He gains his unblockability now. But again, that means that he can't gain any charges for a set amount of time, which probably means that his Furies will fall off. But on the flip side, the fight's probably going to be over by then, especially because he managed to throw his level 2 before the Furies dropped off and finish off the fight. Now we have Paradox Breakdown, Hold the Line, Paradox Knockdown, Entropic Extinction, Quantum Lock, Knockdown Physical. Okay, let's see how he does against this Sauron here. Hope all will be well. So he should, well, obviously he needs to get in. No, actually he doesn't want knockdown, because he has 5 Paradox charges now already. This should be some good numbers. However, Sauron has his unblockable already. That's always like one of the tricky parts fighting Sauron. And he does get hit by unblockable, which immediately well, made himself go unblockable there. It's not too bad. Now this special one he can block, and he does. I have been kind of getting in a bit of a sneaky practice awaiting Sauron's level 1, because Sauron without a great counter can be annoying, especially if you're not confident in awaiting that level 1 from the guy. He also has a creepy heavy attack. I don't know why I don't like that heavy attack at all. Okay, so Sauron's going for his level 1. Sweet, he does evade it fully. And now he drops his own level 2, which does, you know, decent amount of damage without a doubt. And he still has 4 Fury buffs active there. It's not bad. He is like, looks like he will, oh no, he managed to get in his medium without basically overburning himself. And the Sauron is dead. Let's take a look at what's next. So that was the Winter Soldier fight. And this is going to be Apocalypse on Cosmic Grit, Gimme Shelter, True Lies. Interesting. Okay, let's see. True Lies shouldn't affect No obviously too much, but let's see how the rest of the fight goes. So again, you do focus on building up to 75 charges and then basically finishing with the medium or throwing a special attack in order to consume your charges. So now he gained another Fury. And oh, so this is the KVQ node. Okay, this should be quite fun actually, because he's gaining his aptitudes, and those aptitudes are making the Furies more potent. And now he throws it with 6 Furies, and that's quite a solid amount of damage. But ideally, obviously, well, those aptitudes only affect the new fury buffs applied. I do not know how aptitudes interact with refreshed fury buffs. Is the potency also refreshed? I'm really not sure, but I guess we're gonna find out now. He does make a mistake there against APOC, not a big deal. He throws his level 2. That's some solid damage. It was like not bad, but APOC obviously is tanky. Does keep gaining more furies here? How did he get up to 7? What am I missing? Is there a node that gives him furies that I didn't notice? Okay, fine. He doesn't have... No, he does have 7 here as well. And there was a nice 30k crit plus all the energy damage, obviously. Right, let's move on. Taskmaster. Give me shelter, cosmic grid. So this is the same set of nodes. In the... No, this isn't... Yeah. Thekiryu. This is Act 7 or 8. Because these guys are well tanky. I was thinking that in that previous fight, Thekiryu fight should have been over. But it just has that aptitude node here, that's all. It's fine. So he needs to start gaining his furies. As again, he got up to 65 charges. Now, nice. He needs to get in a medium finisher. ASAP. He already does have his aptitude. So now he needs to get over 75 mark. He does. Sweet. Again, under 75, above 75. Builds up to 4 furies. Baits out level 1 of Taskmaster. And now, let's see. None of the hits crit. That is so unfortunate. If he had better crit rate. This would be quite a chunky special for sure. But I digress. So he has 7 furies there. Okay. They do fall off. Oof. He had to be saved by his auto block, which meant that he lost his furies. And we can see that even though this time around he did get plenty of crits on that, without furies it just doesn't crit the same. However, now his initial fury, which is quite potent, is refreshed as well, and we can see the damage is immediately quite crazy. That is because, again, aptitude only affects new fury buffs activated by the looks of it. So now those furies that he gets are just 44k medium. Jesus, that's good. That's good. I like that. 44k medium. But in order to do that, you do need to trigger that auto block. Probably something you want to do on purpose in these fights. Okay, we have Power Technician. So not something you typically use Nova for. Let's see how this is going to go down. He's going to be unblockable there. Not the biggest problem. Again, he's just starting out patiently, building out his Nova charges. Getting in that fury. Sweet. He needs to find an opening or he's going to burn out. And he does. The one thing that I really don't like doing is using champions that have to finish with a medium against unblockable opponents, because you need to be very careful after your combo, because you can't rely on parry, and then you basically kind of need to guess whether they're using a special attack or whether you are free to dash back, and it is always kind of dodgy. But it's okay. Unfortunately, he has no charges here. But he still has 5 fury buffs active, so he does go for his level 2. And again, man, I thought Noah has better crit rate. His specials do not seem to crit when you want them to. He does crit plenty on basic combos. It's just, I think he's getting very, very unlucky with his special 2 crits. Which is fine. And here he drops off his level 2, but again, unfortunately, that was after that was without any of the furies active. So this definitely has not gone perfect. However, it's still quite solid damage there, if you ask me. That 12k crit on the medium was quite nice, because Noah gets increase in attack based on the distance traveled on his first medium as well. So if you do dash in after like a special attack, your first medium is going to hit very high. 3%. Come on, finish it off, lad. You can do it. Okay, let's show one final fight here. It's going to be against Sabretooth with Paradox Breakdown and Andrek. What is this? Oh, powerful, indomitable, immunity to bleed, special 2 bias. Okay. I think in this fight, Sabretooth is going to be gaining a ton of Fury buffs. Right. Let's get this covered. Let's get this covered. Come on, build up. And here he gets in. He gets his second Fury. Baits out the level 1. Sweet. He's about to get his third one. Oof, that block damage is quite nasty. Block damage is definitely quite nasty. And now he has to evade this level 2. Well, he did tank. Oh. Well, it wasn't too bad. I thought it would be worse with these nodes. But okay. Okay. Come on, Nova. Do your thing. I mean, come on, Sabretooth. And here he goes for his second level 2. But again, he ended up pushing Sabretooth to the level 2 and ends up tanking another significant portion of the damage. But at the very least, he's pretty much fully ramped here at this point. So as long as he doesn't push himself to 100 charges, he will be able to maintain about as much of a damage as he will have. Again, finish with the medium and drop your level 2. Not bad. Gain your charge gaining apparatus. And dash in. Refresh your Furies. Sweet. Come on, die. That Sabretooth is regening for quite a bit as well. Fortunately, he did trigger his unblockable there, which means he will lose his charges in just a second, which is always quite annoying. Man, that parry damage at this point is quite brutal in this fight. And this special, unfortunately, is only launched with 1 Fury. This is a very big health pool, by the way. Okay, at least he's starting to build up his Furies, and he gets clapped. Well, that was an unfortunate finish. But there are some very nice numbers on that Nova. So that has been rank 4 Nova gameplay showcase. Obviously, I do personally think that this is more of a defensive rank up. Or if you are a big Nova fan, obviously it works too. Nova can do things offensively. As I said, I have used him on offense myself to, you know, reasonable degree of success. The problem with Nova, in my opinion, is that he has quite a demanding, risky playstyle with not enough payoff, in my opinion, unless you really enjoy that. It doesn't mean that he's not capable at all offensively. But at the moment in contest, he's definitely primarily a defensive champion. Let me know what you guys think about rank 4 Nova, and I'm gonna catch you later. See ya. Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about the